Alright guys, it is Hemi time. Let's get to work, but not on this one. What we've got here is a 2013 Chrysler 300 5.7 Hemi, eagle heads, you know, the late model Hemi stuff. When I got it, I bought it for 200 bucks. What we're going to do is a full budget rebuild for my carbureted 5.7 Hemi Dart. It already has a 5.7 in it, but it's got an Apache Hemi in it from 2004. Well, I have the Apache when right here is what we all want, the eagle heads. Like I said, I picked this thing up for 200 bucks. We're going to see how we can do it on a budget, get some extra horses out of it, and diagnose what's wrong with this one and go from there. When I got this engine, I got all this stuff with it. I got the rockers, I got the pulley, I got the timing cover, I got everything, 200 bucks. The only thing is I'm going to have trouble with, I've already called a cylinder head shop because this head was off and sitting outside beside the guy's garage. As you can tell, it's got leaves in it and the valve springs are rusty. There's actually a valve spring missing. So I called a machine shop, 80 to 100 bucks with a valve job. Not bad. I'm going to get those up there sometime, but I want to figure out what else I need to do first in case the block needs to go. The gentleman who had this, it came out of a limousine. He said it started misfiring while sitting at a red light. So, okay, we all know perpetrator right here, this guy. So he sent it to a local shop. They diagnosed it, needed a camshaft, this cylinder. So cylinder 5 was dead. So he priced out a cam kit and it was like 1,500 bucks with labor, 1,700 bucks. I forget what he told me exactly. But he was going to put a cam kit in it. Then he found a junkyard engine for the same price the other engine ended up doing. He just sold the car, had this motor over there, wanted it gone, 200 bucks, bought it. The plan is tear the other head off, get this cam out, see where we're at. We know we're going to need lifters. These have been mic'd. I mean, I'm not going to put these lifters back in anyway. But we'll have somewhere to go with it, at least with as far as the cam goes. I mean, we're going to put a new cam in it, guys. Come on. But we'll see what's going on inside with the other cylinder head off. Pistons all look fine. We'll just do a little dingle ball hone or something. Get all this painted up nice. But that's in the future. Let's worry about it now. So let's get this head off. Alright, so the valve cover is off. And I don't know how many miles this thing had. I didn't really ask, but this thing is clean. I mean, it looks basically brand new in here. Wish they'd left the head on the other side, but oh well, we'll just send them both out to get redone and checked out and valve jobs and everything, whatever it needs. But this is impressive already. And cylinder head off. Got the rocker shafts laying here. Exhaust intake marked with an I. Push rods are there. Now all we need to do is, I mean, pistons all look good here. You can definitely tell, judging by the color, cylinder 5 was not a happy camper. So let's do the old LS trick here. Should be able to spin this just a tickle. Get these lifters up. And they should sit in place like the LS's do. Let me try again. Should sit in place like the LS's do. Okay. Okay. Well, come on out of there. Now, get the moment of truth. very carefully. Oh yeah. And cylinder 5, you little devil. Look at him. Let's take an examination here. Let's lay him down. Get an idea of what we're really after. Okay, so we've got all these seem to be good. Got the cam out, and you know, everything is looking good. Here, there's fine. It's, as the old saying goes, this isn't like the others. It's pretty easy to spot. That's for sure. So definitely going to need a cam, which, you know, if you're doing a performance build, you're going to get anyway. Let's be honest. But this one is ready for the scrap pile. The old Hemi tick was prevalent, let me tell you. Actually, I didn't really realize how bad this was. It has no lobe whatsoever. It is gone. So as we do this rebuild, one thing we'll need to keep in mind is we're just going to go ahead and get this guy while we're in the mix, because you don't know if any of this is left over in that. So I mean, we could cut the oil filter open and do all that jazz, but why? You got it off. What's a $100 oil pump to save, you know, what we're going to spend in this engine? That's going to do it for this episode. Just a quick rundown, quick diagnostics. See what we've got here on this side. The other side was off. Looks like we've got one good cylinder head, but they're both going to go to the engine shop. Why not? 80 bucks. I'll take that chance getting them cleaned up. It's a budget build. We're not going to go crazy. We're not going to put, you know, these heads on the Apache engine, get the gaskets. We're not going to get to stage 3. We're not going to get the fancy valve springs. We're going to keep it as low buck as possible. That even means carburetors. Yep. So if you want to see more, stick with it. We're going to tear into it little by little. We'll get it done. Thanks, guys. Like and subscribe.